I wanted to become a teacher. My ultimate goal was to be a high school counselor. And then I discovered you had to teach first. And I was excited about that because I feel like I have the drive to change the education system for the better because I'm doing it for the kids, not for the money. In one word, distant. Because the subject I'm teaching is an elective, and while it's a graduation requirement, with the budget cuts, no one's really looking to hire teachers in my field. Well, it makes me kind of feel like everything I've been working towards has been just put on hold since I'm graduating in May, and I don't have a job in the field I want a job in. I plan on going to Spain so that I can build up my resume. I'd get more experience teaching and be fluent in Spanish by the time I came back. I applied for a program with the Spanish government, and I would move over there for a few months and be an English teaching assistant. So I'd work about 16 hours a week in classrooms. I chose to do secondary, so high school age kids, which is what I want to work with here. And then I just help teach English to them. Well, we need to do what Obama's been claiming we should do and spend more time on education, because right now we say that we need to reform it, and yet we're yanking money away from it and letting go teachers that are new to teaching when those are the ones that are more likely to, they're the ones that are more prepared because they're just fresh and they're new and they're excited and they've got better ideas for how we can change it and connect with the children. I know that they respect teachers to an extent, but for everything they do and all the hours they put in, the money they give to the schools for the teachers to use, the salaries they give teachers, the initiatives are just not up to par. They don't appreciate them as much, and that's clear as to all of the budget cuts going on right now. Yeah, I heard a story that in Detroit they shut down a whole school district, and now, since they had to disperse the kids to other school districts in the city, the student to teacher ratio is 60-1. I feel like the strike that recently went on was way out of control because they're not focusing on what they originally went into the field for, and that's for the kids. They're just worried about themselves, and it's a little selfish what they did. But in some ways, I can see, what they're standing up for. If it's for the right cause, I don't think they should lose their license. It empowered me to make a change, but at the same time, it made me feel like our hands are tied. And I'm so totally against how the system is mostly up north with teachers being, what is that called? When they have their, help me out here. Yeah, so they're tenured. Arg, that's so ridiculous. I expected more of that school district. I'm student teaching there now, and I met a lot of teachers, and I've met a lot of great teachers, but I also have met a lot of teachers that are getting away with things, with not teaching all the time, especially since I know a lot of my friends who are graduating who really have a strong passion that aren't going to get the jobs because they're stuck. Those teachers that don't have the passion anymore are keeping their jobs. freedom to express themselves. I know some kids are more, athletically oriented, but I have so many students right now in my student teaching that love to express themselves artistically, have amazing musical talent, and I've got some great dancers that all they can think about is dance. And I think that would be terrible if they tried to take that away, because it's proven that music helps improve math skills. Those correlate greatly. You can't just take that away, because a lot of these kids, that's the only way they feel comfortable expressing themselves is through the fine arts.